Right, so I'm at the Historic Dockyards in Chatham. Come out for a day, well, mini break with the wife. There's my wife. So I'm going to turn the camera around. And here's the HMS Gannet. Absolutely gorgeous. She is massive, just been on board. She is absolutely huge. And then you've got the HMS Ocelot, which is a submarine from back in the 70s. Unfortunately, I ain't got time to go on the tour, but this thing is absolutely huge. And I can go round by the slipway. So just going around the slipway, and you can see how huge that dry dock is. It's absolutely massive. I think there's actually some people that have gone down there. I don't know how they've got down there. So that's the Ocelot. Right, so going round the back of the Ocelot submarine. Unfortunately, they've took the screws off, but the actual rudders, them huge. I can't believe how big they actually are. Wow. I don't know, maybe it was like a rear, I don't know if it's like a rear. I don't think it's a rear gunner seat. No. This dry dock is absolutely huge. They've even got the wooden plinths, the supports to stop it from toppling over. Jesus. This thing is huge. And there's the Cavalier just going over to it, and that was one hell of a gun. Wow, the size of them guns. Wow, these things are huge. Must have been really difficult, and you must have had some real strength to operate one of these. Right, at the back of the Cavalier, can't see any kids, so I won't have to have a problem flagging it up on YouTube. You can see how huge this is just from the back. There's the bit of a dock there. Carrying on with walking the mid part of the ship. You see the sheer size and scale of the Cavalier. I don't know if this was the paint job that was in 1944, I don't know, I'm going to have to ask. And here are the gun turrets from the Cavalier. These are huge. These things are huge. There's actually another one over there as well. On the lower deck of the Cavalier, the forecastle, my wife's all the way down there, sitting down there because of her disability. She can't get on board because it is quite a huge, quite a tall ramp, to be honest. You've got guns there, that's huge. You've got the mast and the command deck up there. Hopefully I can get up there. On the side of the Cavalier, going towards the stern, it's quite surreal actually. I just asked one of the guide tours, the tour guide, if this was the original paint job when she was in service, but she's not sure. She thinks it probably would have been battleship grey as opposed to this very lightish, blue greeny colour. I mean, if you follow my builds, this is not too far away from the colour that I used for Herman. I'm just going to have to pause this a sec because there's a kid coming up. So carrying on, there's a remnants of a gun here. Pretty much like the ones that were over there. You can hear Norman Wisdom in the background with the World War II music. And the inside of the gun, I mean obviously pigeons have got in here. And then coming to the stern where the flagpole is, and there's, I think it's called the Medway. I think she said it was the Medway River. The kids are ringing the bell. Going inside the Cavalier from the rear of the stern. These walkways are really narrow. I can't imagine what it was like during service. There's like a washroom. Well, they've cleaned up those taps, really nice. Not bad. There's a sign there about the injustice and ill treatment. Probably much like modern slavery now. You can hear the World War II music in the background. That looks possibly like a commissary area. Unfortunately you can't go down there, not that I can see. Continuing down the hall, down the commissary area. You've got like a very small kitchen. Oh, them urinals are small. Unfortunately you can't go down that side of the commissary area either. Oh, it's a bedding area, it's like a crew quarters, probably for the kitchen staff. Not bad at all. Another small kitchen area there. Going upstairs to the next deck, these steps are really quite steep. And they're not very big either, because I'm hitting the front of my trainers as I'm going up. So my wife definitely wouldn't have been able to get up there. So it looks like some kind of rocket launchers maybe. And those are very shiny indeed. So some torpedoes there on some kind of feeder rail system. Wow, I bet those packed a wallop in the day. Wow. And going round to the other side. That's a better view of the torpedoes there. Not bad. And some more rocket launchers. Please correct me if I'm wrong. My nautical knowledge isn't that great, to be honest. And there's like a rocket missile launcher on the above me. Not bad at all. Walking from where I've just seen the torpedoes, now going into a missile room. Wow. Look at all those missiles on there. Wow. And I bet these packed a wallop as well. I don't know if that's some kind of where they was launched into and they go up there, I don't know. And you've got a missile warning sign. And it tells you what's in here. Down to the lower deck towards the secondary walkway bridge, which is closed. So you got more of the upper decks. And those are really high, and you can see how windy it is with the flag. And then you got that HMS Cavalier bell that all the kids were ringing. The one on the Gannet was really quite loud actually. I'm not going to ring it because you've already heard it. I've been down that side, haven't I? So let's go down this side. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go onto the upper deck into the main command area, I don't know. But you can really see what scale this ship is. It's really huge. I don't know whether I'll ever build a model kit of this, mind you, but I'm sure. Oops, I've just tripped on that rope tie there. Looks like maybe some kind of communications room. A multimeter there. This is some kind of electrician's room. And this is all proper World War II. You can see how the boxes are all weathered. A bit further on up the deck, you've got a wardroom galley for the preparation of officers' meals. There's a little serving hatch there, probably to the galley for the officers. I've gone onto the inside of the Cavalier now. A technical radar section. I'm just trying to reach around. There's a lot of equipment in here. Oh, noise is dangerous at highest power, so I'm sure they would have had ear defenders as well. And breathing apparatus boxes, just in case there was a fire. Officer's toilet. Officer's bathroom. And they've even got a squeaky duck. It's not too bad actually. Quite posh for the 40s. Captain to the bridge. And then officer's bedroom. Or officer's quarters, I should say. That's where he would have put his belongings on that shelf there. And on the underbed storage. And they've even got a hat and a radio. And some kind of roster thing. Not bad. And then you've got a below deck hatch. And it looks like some kind of... I wonder if this is like a weapons control maybe, I don't know. Could be. Or some kind of navigation. Radar room maybe. Can't believe how tightly quartered these places are. Wow. Especially, they wouldn't have got past my belly trying to get through that gangway there to go all the way down there. So I'm quite a big bloke actually, to be honest. I could do with losing a bit of timber. But yeah, it's very, very tight quartered. Somehow I've actually managed to get up them steps. That was super, super tight. And like I said, with a big fella like me, wow. I'm surprised I actually got through there. Unfortunately, you can't go up to the upper command deck, not that I can see anyway. Just a bit more out the side. And Battle of the Arctic plaque there. Very nice. Fully restored, not bad. Here the officers area. Quite posh. With the captain's quarters maybe, or captain's planning area, because there's like a map on there. He's got his desk there. Maybe captain's personal cooking area. Right, this must be the officers' mess. Very posh indeed. This proves how the upper officers lived and relaxed. The main dining table, looking very, very pristine indeed. Looks like pictures of the Queen and a very young Prince Philip, possibly. A nice relaxing leather chaise lounge, as it were, and a fire, and a bit more chaise lounge. Very nice indeed. Very, very posh. Coming up to the First Lieutenant's cabin now. I don't think I could sleep on that, that ain't tall enough. But you've got his like shaving kit there. Probably badger hair, shaving brush, and a nicely pristine ironed shirt. And pictures of his wife maybe when. Very nice indeed. Very narrow. Very narrow indeed. Coming out of the officer's mess back onto deck again. I don't think you can go up to the upper command decks, which is a shame. It would have been nice to have seen the upper command. You got the possible front cabin there. Going back to the forecastle, a massive crane. And there's the upper command area. Unfortunately you can't go up there, but so that's a highlighted tour of the Cavalier.